Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. What a beautiful fall day. It's like 70 degrees. September's my favorite month. September, October here in the East. I live in the Catskills. Absolutely love this weather, and it's football season and the playoffs, baseball. And next month, basketball season starts at the end of October. You gotta love it. So, anyway, this video here. I sometimes try to extend an olive branch. I try to reach over to the other side and shake hands. We are human beings after all. We're all human on this planet Earth, and we're all in this country. Americans, you may have different opinions or views on policy and all that. That's with ordinary old school Republicans. But when it comes to MAGA and this Trumpism, you're wasting your time. Don't even bother. I've tried over and over and over. I think right after, was it 2017, right after Trump won the presidency, went on Facebook. I was very active on all the social media sites. I don't know if I was successful at all. Like, I would try to present the facts, try to talk, and it's just I don't want to be mean here, but they're stupid. They're uneducated. They're terminally online. They're full of conspiracy theories. They have no critical thinking skills, lack of education, whatever you will. When I say, listen, man, you're uneducated, I'm not trying to be mean. All right. So I'm talking about this now because I tried. Guy actually grew up with, right? And he's full blown MAGA. I think he says he's now an independent, but he's not. He's MAGA, big Trump guy, and watches Fox News 24/7. All the Fox News, all the lies. He's just taking it in from Sean Hannity and Laura Ingraham and Jesse Waters, all the garbage. He's taking it in, all the MAGA Republicans, J.D. Vance and Trump, whatever, all the bullshit. And I'm saying, listen, okay, you think the media is biased, right? I'm going to play a clip too in a second, right? The media is biased, and like, first of all, this is like the first time they don't even know what they're wearing. Like, they're so stupid. And I'm saying, listen, I'll tell you what, take the time. I'm going to recommend some books. So you don't like editorializing, okay? You don't like spin. Go to the original court documents. This book here, read this. And I've done videos on this. Ali Velshi, by the way, there's 88 indictments now. And here's also Melissa Murray. These are the documents, the actual court documents. Read them. And if you don't want to read the commentary, that's fine. Take the time, read these two books. I have a bunch of other books too for you. Start here. No spin, original source, right? Source material, and then get back to me. And then all of a sudden, this guy is like, like all this, the inflation and gas price. They have no idea what they're talking about. They don't know how the government works. They don't know anything about civics. They don't understand how the economy works. They don't know what inflation or tariffs. Trump doesn't even know what a tariff is. It's just, they're impossible. And I said, listen, dude, life is too short. I thought, like, hey, we could talk about sports. That's a good way to get into these people, because with sports, it's 50-50. Republican, independent, everyone watches sports, and no one really discusses politics, which is good. And I could actually have conversations with people who are sports guys. That's fine. And that's how I started with this guy. And and then he starts going into the Fox News talking points. And I said, I'm not doing this, bro. I mean, I wish you the best, but no. And this is how despicable this person is. I'm not going to get all the details. I won't show you his email. The reason I actually got in touch with this person was he sent me a text and he said he was dying of cancer. All right. He was dying of cancer, and he's like stage 4, and that his daughter was going to get in touch with me. And I showed my wife, I go, oh my God, look at this. Look at this. I won't put it up here, but she goes, oh my God. I go, what should I do? Should I reach out to him? She goes, yeah, I think he's dying. I call him up. It was all a lie. He made up the whole thing just to get back to me. The thing is, they're very sad people. These people are so sad. They're lonely. They're uneducated. Their life isn't working out. And that's all it is. So do I have empathy? It's hard because many of them are really despicable people. Like I just said, lying that you're dying of cancer. That's really gross. They're an awful person for doing that. So my wife's friend was just over here who has cancer. She's going through treatment. So that really hit home when you're lying to me about that. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave you the message I sent to this person right here, and we'll take it from there. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, peace, love, and understanding here at Tabor Talk. But listen to this. Kind of funny. Oh, hey, George, I just got back from the hospital. You know, just Madeline had her annual. Everything's good. Yeah, just one real quick thing. I'm not going to be long here. The problem is people don't fucking read. They're so uneducated. They're online, terminally online, with all these bullshit conspiracy theories, and Fox News is lying to them all day, every day. The MAGA Republicans just lie, lie, lie. If people actually did some research on their own and read, and I always say to the maggots, and I'll never get through to them, like on my channel, I say, read the original court documents. Read it, the legal stuff, the actual legal. If you don't like editorializing or commentary or spin, go to the source. Go to the. It's so funny how now these fucking maggots with 3 teeth and 4 brain cells, these uneducated assholes, but like now all of a sudden they're like, whoa, yeah, this is bias. It's so ridiculous. Read the actual court documents. And if you read that, no good person would ever vote for that orange piece of shit. I'll actually send you the link to the book. You should read it. Read it all. And then decide for yourself. George, I can't do this. I just listened to your first message. You're so uneducated. I'm sorry. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're living in a fantasy world. You know nothing about how an economy works. Inflation. I'm not going to get into this. Whose fault is the inflation? We had a pandemic in 2020. Whose fault was this? George, forget about it. You know, if you want to read the books that I sent you, fine. Read them and get back to me. But I'm not doing this again, George. Life is too short. You're uneducated. And I don't mean that as an insult. You're just not smart and you're uneducated. Sorry. Jesus. Anyway, that person's blocked for good. I mean, he fooled me with the I'm dying of cancer thing. I don't care what he sends me now. He's blocked everywhere. He used to go nuts on my channel here. These people are not playing with a full deck. So there you go. Life is too short. Try to get through to the moderates, the independents, but forget about MAGA. All right, like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Peace, everyone.